What if I told you that a single love affair ignited a royal rebellion, tore apart a nation, and led to the downfall of one of history's most infamous queens? This is the gripping story of King Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn, a tale of forbidden love, betrayal, and a deadly game of power. The year was 1525. King Henry VIII, ruler of England, was trapped in a marriage that felt more like a prison. His queen, Catherine of Aragon, had given him only a daughter when what Henry truly craved was a son, an heir to secure his dynasty and cement his place in history. His patience was wearing thin, but fate was about to intervene in the form of a woman who would set his world on fire. Her name was Anne Boleyn, beautiful, ambitious, and unlike any woman Henry had ever met. She was smart, cunning, and most of all, unattainable. While many women of the court had succumbed to Henry's advances, Anne was different. She refused to be just another royal mistress. Instead, she played a dangerous game, making Henry want her even more by denying him what he desired most. For the king, this was more than just infatuation, it was an obsession. He was willing to sacrifice everything for her. But there was one colossal obstacle, his wife, Queen Catherine. Desperate to marry Anne, Henry sought an annulment from the Pope, claiming his marriage to Catherine had been cursed from the start. But the Pope, swayed by Catherine's powerful family, denied Henry's request. Henry was furious. He wasn't just fighting for love anymore, he was battling the entire Catholic Church. In an unprecedented move, Henry turned against Rome, shattering the centuries-old religious ties that bound England to the Vatican. He created his own church, the Church of England, where he could be both king and spiritual leader. No one would stand in his way now. In 1533, Henry and Anne were married in a secret ceremony, and Anne was crowned Queen of England. But the fairy tale quickly darkened. Anne gave birth to a daughter, Elizabeth, an event that was supposed to secure her place as queen. But without a male heir, the shadow of failure loomed over her. And then came the whispers. Rumors that Anne was plotting against the king, committing adultery, and even engaging in incest with her own brother. True or not, Henry had grown tired of Anne's sharp tongue and strong will. The woman who once held his heart now felt like a threat to his throne. By 1536, Anne's enemies, hungry for power, circled like vultures. Henry, no longer the love-struck man he once was, turned on her. Anne was arrested, imprisoned in the Tower of London, and subjected to a sham of a trial. The charges were absurd, but that didn't matter. Henry needed Anne out of the way, permanently. On a chilly May morning, Anne Boleyn, once the most powerful woman in England, was led to the execution block. Her death was swift, but her legacy would be immortal. The daughter she left behind, Elizabeth, would go on to become one of the greatest monarchs in history, ensuring that Anne's bloodline endured, even if she did not. Love forbidden tales of betrayal and downfall? Like and subscribe.